All praise go to the Most High God. Uh, this is content for your mind. And this video is going to be called The Truth. And only the truth should hurt you. The so-called people of Earth are labeled by their skin color. In America mainly, but it also has taken hold all over this earth. The so-called black, brown, and so-called natives, which they have different tribes, they're not even Native Americans, all that stuff's an insult. We are the chosen people of the Most High. We are called Israelites, and Israel spread it all over this earth. So if you don't know your nationality, more than likely you're Israelite. We're the only people on this earth that don't know our origin. They call you Negroes and all sorts of surnames. Currently, we are being called black. And black people take that label and they go with it. And I'm not here to change anybody's mind. If you feel like you're a black person, live your life, black people. If you feel like you're a brown person, even though y'all really not even Mexicans, they name Mexico. And I talk to Aztec people, Aztecs, not the Spaniards. And, Guatemala and a lot of different nations in South America are Israelites. You see, when you deal with the Most High, you're no longer in darkness. You no longer have that feeling of, this is an energy, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's just feeling over hyper, or really we call it bugged out for those of us who are Israelites. And Israelites do wear fringes with a ribbon of blue on there. You wear the fringes with a ribbon of blue on there for you can remember not to transgress the law or sin. But the system that is America is not set up for you to ever truly walk as the Most High wants you to walk. The Bible itself, the King James Version Bible, King James was and is an Israelite. King James was not gay, they slandered his name. King James is a so-called black man. King James is an Israelite. King James is from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe so-called Jesus Christ comes from. Jesus Christ is the Son. Jesus Christ is Yahushua. He's the one that's going to come down here and put that work in for his Father, because Jesus is the man. So when you worship Jesus, you're worshiping a man who lived and died, and the Most High brought him back. He rose again. He died and came back to life, and it's true. It's a fact. You can research Jesus of Nazareth, and he really lived and breathed and walked and lived in Nazareth, which is in Israel. But everybody wants to think it's a child story and a fairy tale. That's fine. Everything you watch on TV, it points you right back to the Lord, the all-powerful creature. Even Rick and Morty jokes and hints at it. They always tell you there is a God. There is a God. God is real. And that always enters my brain when I first came into the truth. God is real. Israel is the nation the Most High chose. The rest of these nations were not programmed to follow the Most High. Now, I currently don't have a Bible out to give you the precepts that's needed, but I can pretty much break down a lot of stuff from the top of my brain because that's what I hold on to dearly. Even though it sends me on the brink of insanity every day. I wake up knowing that I'm still not doing right, knowing that I'll never be perfect. I wait on my judgment. Everybody's going to wait on their judgment. The Most High God is the scariest being that I've ever heard of. The Most High God says things in that book, and people tell they don't believe. You're not reading the Bible. You're a liar. Everybody who told me they read the whole Bible is a liar. They're liars. There's no way you can read that book and not get slapped, cut, stabbed up, pulled away, shut the book, or something. But the book tells you itself. It is sealed. It is sealed. Only a chosen few will even be able to understand or read the book. Hell, I read the book my own self, and I still can't comprehend the wording and the balance. It's worded so smoothly and so beautifully. You really have to read one of his precepts multiple times just to catch what he's saying to you. He also goes by the Lord of Hosts. We are all playing a role for one almighty God's, the Most High God. That's why he's the Most High. People want to claim themselves to be the Most High, but you're not the Most High. You're not your own God. If you're the Most High, go outside and make a tree. Go outside and make a tree appear. If you're that type of God, like some people take it to be. When he says ye are gods, he's saying that you are the seed of the Father. You're from the seed of the Father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that's the seed he chose. The Most High can't stand smoking of cigarettes. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like smoke going into your lungs by any kind. The truth is, Satan is the father of the Edomites. I'm not going to tell who the Edomites are. I really don't want to get flagged. But there's other brothers out there teaching the truth and speaking of the devil. But this ain't the point of this video. It's to build my brothers up, to make them stronger, to make them wiser, to lead them in the correct direction. I never set out on this earth to fuck anybody over. I have never fucked anybody over. Living on this earth, I became mean, I became angry, and I became a pure fool, even with the knowledge that I know, because I can read the Bible all I want to, but if everybody else not on the same page, I'm looking at a bunch of evil, wicked people who I don't know what their ill intentions are towards me, because people love murder and death and bloodshed in America and on earth. People love killing people. People love hurting people. Backbiting, which means speaking about people behind their back. I told myself I talk too much. If you speak positive things in the air, you have a better chance of getting positive results. I don't live in the positive. I don't choose to be ignorant. I don't choose to put myself out there knowing that they're killing black men just for being at the wrong place at the wrong time, like always. Let alone my own brothers killing each other. You kill each other, so what's the point? Everybody has a hand in murdering us black people. We ain't nothing but walking targets. But you think anybody cares? They want the new Jordans. They want the fresh pants. You gotta look good. You gotta have the clothes. You gotta have the material items. You gotta have it. If my head wasn't up my ass, and I speak this in a lot of my videos, in all my videos, I always try to mention a mortgage. We are conditioned to be slaves unto the lender. Why would you rent? People say they're not qualified, XYZ, all that. You do whatever you got to do to get some form of roof that you can pay off. Because as long as you're renting, you're going to have to keep working and keep slaving to make ends meet. Because you're never going to own that rental apartment or property or whatever. Renting a house is great, give you give you that feel of a house, but it's not yours. I don't want none of this shit that y'all got on this earth. I need shelter, but I don't want to be around you fucking people. You people are evil, you're hateful, you're selfish. This is everybody on earth. You want to fuck somebody else's wife? You're cheaters, you're whores, you're whoremongers. You're all pieces of shit. And I say that, and I judge, and I throw the stone even though I'm in sin. Because it is what it is. Because I extended my hand out so many times to the point to where I get fucked over. I'm just looking for somebody to feel sorry for me. I've been looking for solutions. But depending on where you at, you're not going to find it. You're not going to find help. You're not going to find people looking out for your best interests. You're not going to find it. The Lord, the Most High God, He has many names. Wisdom, she is jealous. I try to hold on to wisdom. But I step into these jobs, and then you're around a bunch of wicked, stupid people still talking about females and how good this female look and still chasing pussy. Everybody's just chasing pussy. Even women are chasing pussy. Everybody's chasing pussy. Everybody. I'm guilty of my own sins. Some people don't feel guilty. But all I learned from America was pride, arrogancy, evil, and greed. No matter when you get into the truth, it's hard to break that programming. I've been conditioned to be an American my whole entire life, to the point to where I'm speaking English. This is not this ain't our language. It was beaten into us. Babies fed to alligators. and you're still killing us. And then you look at me and you smile in my damn face every day, and all I can do is smile back. Because you got it. Checkmate. You got it. I am a slave. I'm still a slave until the Lord comes and saves us. Until then, you can call yourself whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. You are a slave. Because you got to look at it like this. If we took Europeans and we brought them to Africa, since that's the place they like to say that we're from, we brought them to Africa, even though there's 54 nations, 54 countries, 54 different nations and countries in Africa, right? We're African American. Now we're called black. So if I take these Europeans, right, and take them to Africa, let's say Egypt. We'll take them to Egypt and put them in bondage in Egypt, right? And we slave them. Then we go, okay, you guys are done being slaves. You're free. Let us take you back to Europe, to your homeland, because you're free. Why would you still need to be in Egypt, right? Which is bondage. Why would you still need to be in Egypt if we freed you? So that goes back to the history of American slavery, which started in 1619 through the transatlantic slave trade, right? So you tell these black people, or these niggers, what they would call you in that time frame, I'm just being historically correct. You tell them that they're free, but yet they're still in America. We've never been freed. We've been holed around and tricked up and fucked over since we got over here. To our own doing. Because we're cursed, black people. You don't believe in curses, but look at your goddamn life. You're not doing shit. That's why the truth is it's not for the 2/3. It's for the elect. The 2/3 will never change. People don't change. People won't improve. Prepare from the worst from people. All praise go to the Most High God.